Okay, please do not adjust your sets. You are seeing what you are seeing, but hey, why is that? Either way you look at it is this is the Liverpool Community Podcast, the music section that we've been doing of late, covering artists that are participating in the Big Condo Weekender. But usually this show is covered by our host Phil Bill. I clearly am not Phil Bill. I am your host, Chase Johnston-Lynch, and I'm joined here by one of the young artists that will be performing at the Big Condo Weekender. And I'm joined here by, this is going to be interesting. I'm joined here by Bradley Tattum. How you doing, Bradley?
I'm all right. How are you? That was a boss intro, that.
Yeah, well, I like to try and do my intros a little bit differently every time, so Bradley, who doesn't have a superhero name or anything like that, he just goes by Bradley. Is a rapper.
Would you believe it, eh?
I would not believe it, but he says he is. You just only just started entering this realm, and very powerfully, I might add, when you hear the story. But 10 months ago, Bradley. So I asked you, what inspired you to move into rap? And you said, what group was that?
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yeah.
Now Phil would love this because he always loves talking about the Beatles. But I mean, you when I asked you, could you name me favorite rap artists? You were just you showed me how young you were because you came up with who was it? Post Malone.
Post Malone.
I'm Post Malone?
No, but
I'm old school, bro.
Early Post Malone, not late Post Malone.
No, I'm just saying, bro. I mean, when somebody says name me my favorite rapper, Post Malone is not the first on my list. You know what I mean? I'm from the Wu-Tang generation, you know what I mean? I'm from the 90s and everything. But I'm just surprised. Because, you did mention your dad. Was your dad interested in rap?
No. Not really.
No, okay, fine. You only just mentioned your dad. Fine. But, I would have thought that, I know you're young and everything, but, you would have hit me with somebody like Biggie or Tupac or something like that.
No, not really. I think my cousin, his name's Will, he was, the only really introduction or, taster I had into rap. So, I remember, I'm sure he showed me Teach Me How to Dougie.
Teach Me How to Dougie?
Teach Me How to Dougie. That was one of the first rap songs I ever heard. And
I never even heard this one.
Yeah, have you never heard Teach Me How to Dougie?
No, is it by Dougie Fresh?
I don't know who it's by, but it's Teach Me How to Dougie. You don't know it?
All right, please put a comment in below to educate us.
It's quite an early one.
No, I'm pretty sure it is, but no. Yeah. Past the Dutchie or something like that, but no, not Teach Me How to Dougie, no. So then I asked you, well, what is your style of rap? And this is where it got interesting. So tell me about the different styles. Because besides all of it,
that's what it is. That's what it is. My style is everything. I like being versatile. I like doing. So one day I might wake up and I'll go, okay, today I'll make a drill song. Next day I might make up, okay, today I'll see how fast I can rap. Today I'll see how many times I can use the same word with a different meaning.
Yeah, or monosyllabic and all rap and all that. But you said lyric-based scouse?
Yeah, so Demons Crying 2, I've got a song called Demons Crying 2, released the album. That song is a very deep song. It's what I am. It's Demons Crying 2. Growing up, I haven't been the most loved person, going through school and stuff. It was always being picked on, whether just for anything really. So Demons Crying 2 shows that it's not just me, it's upset, it's everything inside me is upset as well. It's not where I want to be as a person.
Yeah.
I want to be the best version of myself, whether that's try everything and succeed at nothing, or do nothing and succeed at everything.
Well, this was interesting and a bit because you were talking about how several people struggle with their mental health and everything like that, and you were saying how Demons Cry 2 was an inspiration and everything. I can actually see the poster, the album cover or something like that,
Yeah,
because it is a good title.
Yeah,
and everything.
Yeah. The cover of that is actually made by a guy called Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub, that's his name, and he lives in France. He's
What, did he make you a cover of it?
Yeah, he's an
wow.
amazing
Is it like a
artist.
demon or something like
it's
that?
like so he's drew me, and then demons crying two above me head, and then he's got a demon ear and a demon ear.
Wow.
Oh, it's amazing. I'll have to show you that after the podcast.
Well, basically, we're going to give out your socials so people can go look
well,
for it.
It's on my Instagram, yeah. So
Yeah.
but he's just an amazing artist, and just he produces his own music as well. He's unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
While we're there, then what are your socials then?
It's just at Bradley Tattum on pretty much everything.
At Bradley Tattum.
Yeah. Just no superhero name there, is there?
Yeah, that's right. Get that close up of me going. I will request our audience to help Bradley, because he probably just figures, why do I need a name? I am who I am.
Oh, well, born in one, so why change it?
Because, bro. Because. Anyway, let's talk about, how good you are with the social media, because this is the very important thing for artists, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our partner, Rosie Rothschild, is always going on and on about social media and how one needs to master their own destiny and stuff. But now, even though you started 10 months ago,
Yeah.
right, you got over 2,300 listeners on Spotify.
Yeah.
You got 300 unreleased tracks. And you have 40 that you've released.
Yeah. So,
I mean, wait a minute, let's breathe for a second there, Bradley. I mean, because even artists that's been out there for a long time don't have that. I mean, your prolificness is really wow.
yeah, well, when you've got to drive for something, you just do it, don't you?
It's the truth.
It's not, I don't see it as a job or something I have to do. I enjoy it. It's my hobby. Music is my hobby.
Obviously. And then also, too, is a lot of this stuff is self-taught, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, because you do your own engineering and producing and stuff like that,
yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all, just self-taught, just experimenting with the sounds. I remember my first 5 songs on, where you mix it and you have the mixer track. So I had 2 things in there. I had reverb and a little bit of retro sound because the microphone was awful back then. So they were the only 2 things. I didn't know nothing about compression, limiters, equalizers, nothing like that. Didn't know anything about that. Still don't.
Have you learned about it now, though?
Getting there. Very, very, very.
He's getting there, people.
But it's all right, though, because...
is it important to do everything yourself, Bradley?
Yeah.
All
For
right.
me, yeah.
That's his opinion.
Yeah.
I think collaboration's the key.
Well,
finding good people to support you.
Yeah, well,
especially
I've got a group.
when you're on this strong road that you're on.
Yeah, well, there's a group of 4 of us. So there's me, there's a guy called Mackie who I mentioned earlier too, Beelzebub, and a guy called Juvenile. And together we all just bounce. Bounce. So Juvenile's from South Africa.
Do you notice how their names are so cool? Juvenile, Beelzebub, Mackie even.
And then
and you're Bradley. You're Bradley from Prescott. He's not actually from Prescott, but you know what I mean? I'm not trying to make fun of you there, Bradley.
No, it's all right.
I'm just saying.
Your dad says the same thing, so...
See, I knew you and me and your dad had agreed on something. But also what you have done, which I think that a lot of artists haven't gotten to that level yet, is you released an album, which was Demons Cry 2.
Yeah.
And everything. How many tracks are on that album?
14 tracks.
Wow. And this is also available on Spotify, isn't it?
Spotify, iTunes,
And
Amazon.
it already has 20K streams?
About to hit 20K, yeah.
Look at this, man. I can make fun of him all day, and he'll be like, I really don't care. I'm rocking and rolling, bro.
Yeah.
Surprisingly so, it's like, this is amazing. You never would have thought it.
No.
Never, but I mean, I'm just trying to say is, wow, what I mean? I think I can laugh at you because of what you're doing.
It's a lot of behind the scenes work. It doesn't
hard
stop.
work too.
Yeah, a lot of hard work.
And stuff, even though you said you had a little your own little mini studio, that's how you could get a lot of things done. And you're working on FL Studio and all that other kind of stuff. I haven't heard of that one and everything, but is that something old school or new school?
It's quite new school.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Quite new school.
Pretty sure all gearheads out there know what it is.
Yeah.
And say,
A lot of people will know FL Studio. It's
thanks, bro.
yeah.
Thanks. A lot of people but me. Thanks. I really appreciate it. You think he had to take a stab at me, but that's all right.
That's get you back for me.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and very rightfully so. So then I was asking you, well, with all of this music that you're putting out and everything, have you ever like gone to the level of doing a music video?
No, not yet. Because it needs to be high quality. Like that's it. I won't settle for any less.
I could tell he won't settle for anything
Yeah.
less and everything like that. He's not just like trying to shoot himself in a club with a phone.
Oh no! I want jet skis, cars, motorbikes.
I want cars, I want clubs,
an
I want women.
airplane. I want an airplane. I want an explosion. I want it all. I want everything.
You gotta love this guy.
Yeah.
First of all, I love narrative videos. And I mean, I'm like, yeah, like World War III, you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have all the bang for your buck
Yeah,
and the whistles. But it costs money there, Bradley. You know what I mean?
Sure does.
And stuff like that. I love it how, like, when I used to try to do videos here and people were like, I want cars, clubs, girls, but then they put 5p on the table.
Yeah.
And I'd be like looking at the bean as if it was supposed to be a beanstalk. What's happening here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I can imagine, like with the level of stuff that you're creating, it'd be amazing looking out for your first video.
High expectations, very high expectations.
Oh yeah. So I had asked you, like, as I asked everybody else who loves to be a superhero, what was your origin story and everything? You told me about your mate who brought you a song.
Yeah, me boy Psychomic.
Psychomic?
Even he's got a superhero name.
Exactly, he does.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
But that was his gamer tag from when we used to play games together like ages ago.
All right, so when you did say that you were a Twitch gamer,
yeah.
Did you have a name on that?
Brad 708.
Brad 708, close. Something.
Yeah.
Anyway, go for it. What's the story?
I remember one day he messaged me and he was like, just made this song. And I was like, what do you mean you've made a song? And he was like, yeah, I've made a song. And I was like, send me it. So he sent me it and I was just like, wow, this boss this. And I'm looking at it and there's an empty bit at the end. I'm like, it's not an empty verse. And he's like, yeah, don't know what to write. Let me do it. So I hopped on it. It's called Play No Games. It's actually released. It's actually a really good song.
All right, so it's on your channel,
yeah. So it's also on Spotify. Everything's been out for ages, but yeah. And then just recorded it, and it was just like, whoa. But that was me trying to sing, and now that was a bad era.
That was a bad era?
Because I cannot sing to save my life.
I can imagine that one, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, can't dance, can't sing, but hey, you can rap.
Yeah.
And but also then I asked you, what was like your latest track that you got out now that you want to promote?
Yeah, so we've got two that I really want to push more. I want to push Demons Crying 2 as the whole album. I want that to get at least 50k. That's going to be the big push. And then,
so is that your target? When do you think that will hit? Because you're at 20 now.
Just depends how much promotion I do around it. Depends how hard I go. Because the way I promote things is different to the way other people promote. People use social media and take a chance. So they'll post a video and they'll be like, right, okay, oh, let's see how many views this video gets. Oh, I've put more time into this one. I hope it gets more views. No, I don't do it like that. I message people directly.
All right.
I don't want people to look at my video and then just scroll past it. So you're only seeing it for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I want to engage with people, because then they'll go, oh, this guy's quite cool. I'll stick with him. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. And I reckon he could help me. So that's how I'm building a fan base.
Yeah.
I'm building a fan base of other artists, not of fans. So everyone who listens to my music, I see them more as a friend, as a network, as a connection, not as a fan.
Yeah, I got it. But then the other one which you feature on.
Yeah, I featured on it. It's called Marston. So it's with me and Mackie. Mackie's tough kid. He travelled from Canterbury on a 12-hour coach to come to Liverpool to go to the studio to record 2 songs for my album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. dedicated mates, man. That's what's
Yeah.
all good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And stuff. And also, you said that you're like trying to help him raise his
Oh yeah.
profile,
So
Spotify profile.
when
and
I
all.
first met him, I met him through Beelzebub, who's used to be he produced a lot of my stuff, a lot of my tracks. So I met him through him. Starting off, he didn't know much about music. He'd been releasing music on like SoundCloud and Spotify and stuff, but he never really had like a grasp for it. He never had like a professional sound or anything. So the past couple of months I've been helping him. So he started off at 50 monthly listeners. He's now up to like 600. There was a month where he got up to 1,000 monthly listeners, which was like amazing. Just seeing someone else grow because of what I'm saying, like it's like wow. But yeah,
It's a skill and a technique, isn't it?
yeah, I've
You
got
don't
like
just go on and just go on. You have
no.
to have a certain amount of consistency
Yeah.
and content.
Yeah. So like the way we do it, we're messaging 200 people a day, just random. So we'll go on Discord, find music servers, right? Okay, every person that's in this music server now, I'm gonna message one by one. So I message them one by one, one by one, one by one. Out of those 200 people, I might get 50 responses. Yeah, and then out of those 50 responses, I might only get 20 people who listen to the song.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of time, but it works. And we're building a community.
True, yeah.
So we've got
You're building a Bradley community.
building a Bradley community. I actually am, and I love it. I love seeing other people grow because of me helping them and just giving them just a little bit of guidance and just being like, okay, do this instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, try this. Stuff like that. So I've got like a 15-page document that I send out to artists, and I'll be like, read this, come back to me. If you've got any questions, tell me, I'll answer them straight away. It's got thresholds for like stream numbers. How many listeners do you need to get recommended to certain playlists? All stuff like that. How many streams will get you on more of the Spotify curated playlists? Stuff like that. What colours to use in your cover arts to resonate with your song?
Wow.
Is it like a hype song? Yeah, you want more warm, angry colours. You want reds in there. You want stuff like that. Is it a sad song? You want
And
more
this
blues?
is all self-taught?
Yeah.
Amazing
This is
stuff.
me just researching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think other artists need to have that kind of attitude and hear what you're saying, because it's
Yeah.
like, it's not just that simple, because you're an unsigned artist right now. You know what I mean? Are you looking to be signed, or just to continue doing it on your own?
Depends who knocks on the door.
No, I'm just saying, because it's like you have a lot of, you have the mindset of a producer kind of thing, you know, and
Yeah.
everything like that. But then again, is that, sometimes being signed takes a little bit of a weight off of you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I kind of like the pressure.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I think we all could
I
tell.
like doing everything.
I could tell that too.
I want to be the guy who, when I'm at the top, I look back and go, I did everything.
Yeah.
I did everything.
Yeah.
I make my own cover art. I make them for other people now as well. I write BBC pictures. So I've been played on the BBC a couple of times, about 6 or 7 times.
What is?
My songs get played on BBC Radio and like BBC introducing. So when you upload the song, they'll ask for a pitch, like a description of the song. So now I'm writing my own pictures and then writing pictures for other people. So people will message
right.
me and be like,
Reason why I was confused, because you're right, but so many people don't even know the word pitch or treatment.
oh, no.
No, but you do, but
Yeah.
so many other people don't, and I'm just shocked and surprised.
Oh, yeah.
So you were speaking a language that I'm not used to hearing, but that I know.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
why when you said pictures, I thought you meant pictures. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, whoa, I'm loving this guy.
But it's like with the pictures as well, you've got to know what to write, what words
Of
to
course.
use, how to structure the sentence to make it flow into the next
What's the hook?
sentence.
What's the hook, and how do I attract to the audience that I want to attract?
You don't know who's reading it, so
No.
how do I appeal to anyone?
Exactly.
Is the goal. That's the goal. How do I appeal to anyone? And then once you've got that, it's easy game.
Oh no, definitely. Now, usually these interviews, young artists of late, has been about who's appearing at the Big Condo Weekender. So we have to talk about that. So, you are going to be performing at the Casimir Stockroom on the 4th
Yeah. Very
and
excited.
everything.
Yeah.
What?
I'm very excited.
Yeah, no, I mean, because because you've only had just like you said, Meraki, shipping forecast, whatever, everything. Are you looking forward to touring or clubbing or playing out there?
Um,
Or you just like being on Spotify and having
I,
people find your music?
yeah, I like that, but I do love being on stage. I
Yeah,
think that's like second home. Like
yeah,
even though I've only done it twice, it feels just so normal for me to do. It feels just right for me to be on a stage and just jump about and do all the crazy songs and do all the mad stuff, and I just love it. I love it, and I love people in the audience being like, "What's just happened?" Little kids
yeah.
just come on the stage with long hair and he's jumping about and he's just showing us all up. I love
I
it.
gotta tell you, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing you perform.
Oh,
Actually,
I'd be
hear
looking
you
forward to
talk and
seeing you.
stuff.
Yeah,
You know, but you also before then you
yeah.
have a performance at on the 28th. At
28th around the corner. Yeah,
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 around the corner is getting a lot more popular nowadays.
yeah. I've been seeing a
Small
lot.
little venue,
Yeah,
like upstairs kind
yeah.
of thing.
I've been seeing a lot of bands play
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I think the first band that the way I found out about round the corner was a band called Orange. One of my friends, his name's Tom. He owns the band Orange. So when he played that, I was looking at his Instagram like, wow, that's quite cool. And
Yeah.
that's where I first started wanting to do shows. Then that was
Right.
like, I want to do that now. Yeah, I'm jealous.
What was it about? What about it made you think that?
Just being on stage, I love being entertaining. I want to entertain. That's what I want to
No,
do.
but that's what I mean, though. See, it's like you said, looking at his performance made you say, "That's what I want to do."
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say, what about his performance?
Just the way his stage like presence and everything, just the way he just moves about the stage and the way he's with his band and the way he's just doing it. Do you know what I mean? I want to just do it. I want to go.
Well, you're like Nike, bro.
Yeah,
Just do it.
just do it.
No, but you are. You know, I only just now noticed like your the word on your shirt, essentials, because that's kind of like one of my YouTube channels, the Geek Essentials, and stuff like that. So I'm like, hey, did he know? Did he know who he's coming to talk to? I don't know. Listen, man, Bradley. You know, it's really been a very interesting conversation with you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And I mean, you definitely found a new follower in me.
Oh, there
And,
you go.
and,
That's
and,
why I
and
do it.
well, that's why you do it, bro. And hopefully there'll be other people out there who will be
Yeah,
joining me in that.
yeah,
Looking forward to seeing where you go, what video you make, and definitely checking you out at the Big Condo Weekender on the 4th at the Casimir Stockroom and stuff. Because as you know, like as an artist, they'll give you tickets for all the other places that are where the performances are and stuff like that. So you'll be able to go to the Zanzibar
yeah,
or
yeah.
all that. So that's the perks of being an artist and
Yeah.
everything. So look out for Bradley and hopefully the name change and and everything. But Bradley's like, dude, leave it alone now.
I don't mind it honestly because everyone says it. Everyone's like,
Everyone says
you
it,
need your
so it's
name.
not just me.
Where's the trademark? You need something. I don't know.
I don't know why you're not thinking that way, though, bro. You're
The
such a
goal
clever
is,
lad. I don't know why you're not thinking about it like
but
that.
the goal is to be that out there that I don't even need a name to be
That's not
recognized.
true. Bradley
Yeah.
Tatum
Yep,
as a rapper.
yep, yep.
You know what? You're gonna probably prove me wrong.
Oh, I definitely am.
Don't make that your goal though, because it's easy to prove me wrong. But either way, man, it's great talking to you,
Yeah,
Bradley.
yeah.
Looking forward to hearing more and stuff. So this was Bradley Tatum, and I'm Chase Johnston-Lynch, and I'm your host of the Liverpool Community Podcast, and this is my first music edition show, and everything. So Phil will be back, or maybe I'll just kick him out. So we out of here.